Paul Kiska was in court today, a very moving day in court for the formal sentence. Paul, we know, of course, these women went through so much abuse, both physically and mentally. We heard a little bit more about it today.
Such a good point, Chris, because over the course of the summer, we heard details that were coming out about what happened to them in that house on Seymour Avenue. But when you hear it in court today, and one of the survivors, Michelle Knight, is sitting right there, it really hits you how much hell they went through. That was a word used quite often today. Now, Michelle Knight is a woman that was held captive for 11 years, impregnated by Ariel Castro. This is a woman where Castro jumped on her stomach to cause a miscarriage, pushed her down the stairs, fed her rotten food, and yet Michelle Knight had the courage and the strength to show up in that courtroom today, face him down in the courtroom today, and then she told the court, for Castro, his hell is just beginning.
I look inside my heart and I see my son. I cried every night. I was so alone. I worried about what would happen to me and the other girls every day. Days never got shorter. Days turns into nights. Nights turns into days. Years turned into eternity. I knew nobody cared about me. He told me that my family didn't care. He tormented me constantly, even on holidays. Christmas was the most traumatic day because I never got to spend it with my son.
Just an infinite amount of strength there on the behalf of Michelle Knight. And then she sat down, and Judge Russo then carried out the sentence to Ariel Castro, and it appeared at times Michelle Knight would smile at her attorneys each time the judge would give the sentence, life in prison plus 1,000 years.
Paul, quickly, what about when Ariel Castro was forced to sign over the deed to his home? We learned something today about that as well.
This is really stunning stuff. Assistant Cuyahoga County Prosecutor Blaze Thomas told me the story. He also said it in court. He said last week Castro had to sign over the deed to his house on Seymour, which they're going to tear down, we believe, next week. Right. And Castro remarked to the prosecutor, "I can't believe they're tearing down my house. I had so many happy memories in that house with Amanda, Gina, and Michelle." He is a disturbed person.
No doubt about that. Pretty stunning. Paul Kiska out here live at the Justice Center.